Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we back with another episode of Drinks and Convos. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Zay. Your host is with the Moses. Kim had to step out today, man. He has some things to take care of, but it's all good. You feel me? We're going to keep it rolling, keep it moving, keep it pushing. Y'all know what to do. Subscribe, follow us everywhere at Drinks and Convos, man, and share the video, like it, all that good stuff. But today, without further ado, man, I'm not going to drag out the intro and none of that. We got two very special guests in here right now. To my left, we got my boy Sudani, Papi, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sudani, and to his left, we got Danny. Danny in the building with Drinks and Convos today, man. So we just about to chop it up. You know how we do. Talk some shit, get some laughs in, and yeah, man, just talk about life. So how y'all doing today, though?
Pretty good, man. Very excited to be here.
Yeah, doing pretty well. It's a little cold in Ohio right now, though. So
yeah, you not from here?
Nah, I'm from here, but
okay.
Just for the viewers watching,
for sure.
I don't know if they're, what I'm saying, all viewing from Ohio, but the weather change right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was pretty hot and then just got cold.
Switched up on us.
Yeah.
So. It was a drastic change for sure. Drastic change, but I had some. The reason why I hit you up because I had some people that I had on before, and they had mentioned you, and they said, you should hit him up. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he'll come on and chop it up with you and everything like that. So, for the people that don't know, if y'all want to introduce yourself, you know what I'm saying, something brief, cool.
Yeah, definitely. What's up, y'all? My name is Mo, but I also go by Sudani. Papi is my creator name. I'm a content creator, YouTuber. I do a lot of different type of way of entertaining people. I shoot a lot of content on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. This is my best friend, Danny, and we working here together.
Yeah, so my name is Danny. So I have a clothing brand called .gov Studio. So that's kind of what I work on right now. And a little bit of the content creation space and all that too. So yeah.
For sure. That's dope, man. That's dope. And it's crazy because once they had mentioned you, I was like, that name sound familiar. Because I had seen one of your videos of, I think you was at the beach. I think you might have been in Miami or something at the beach, talking to some people, fucking around with some people.
Yeah.
Like, how do you even? Because I can approach people, but like I know I would be nervous. So how do you even go about like, oh yeah, I'm about to go fuck with them real quick, like record this.
To be honest with you, originally I used to be nervous too, but over a period of time you kind of get used to it, and then a lot of people just start approaching you once they see the camera, and then they just want to tell their side of the story, and I'm just there to give them a light,
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Are you around when he do it or?
Yeah, so most of the time. So we kind of came up together. So we've been doing videos for like a minute, and so we kind of bounce energy whenever he's recording and stuff like that. And he's told me like it's crazy hearing it from other people because it seems so natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like in the moment, and especially like we talk about it now, like he's gotten a lot more comfortable with it. But back then, it's like, you want to go say something,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's just like, so
yeah.
I feel like it just comes with time and like repetition and stuff like that. You get comfortable with it, with anything.
For sure. That makes sense.
100%.
Because I'm like, at one point I was like, yo, this nigga is wild. I was like, yo, bro is wild. But it's hilarious though. You know what I'm saying? Like you get what you want out of it.
No, the biggest thing is like a lot of times I really don't even know what they're going to give me. So the answers surprise me, and I kind of got to give my reaction just at the same time. And it blows my mind, some of the answers as well. I'm not gonna lie. People are real honest. Like when people see the camera, they get real honest, and it blows my mind, to be honest. I would never say some of these things. You go and pay me to do these things. Facts.
That's what I want to know. Like, why do people feel so comfortable with the questions that you ask? Like, with the exes and the the wildest things you may have done. Or
I really think it's people just want their little 5 seconds of fame, really, right? Yeah. And then so that moment they get it. They don't really think about what the repercussion is, but at the same time, like they just willing to give you everything they want to give you, and then like damn after, but they still cool with it, you know what I mean? But they still want that attention, that click every single time,
For sure.
I think that's really the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think also it's like when you have some shit like you just like, ooh, I wish I could tell somebody about this.
Oh yeah.
And then you know what I'm saying, somebody comes and like gives you the platform to say that, and you like, I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of people is that too, like I know one of the questions he had about like exes and just like asking them like what's one thing you'll say to your ex and stuff like that. And it's crazy because some of these girls like have all this pent up energy. Even guys too, you have all this pent up energy from like you just want your ex to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Right. So they said the wildest stuff, and I'm like, I wouldn't personally say it, but it's crazy. It's crazy to hear it.
I think he brought up a good point, like the exes question. I think people don't realize how women are. I think a lot of guys, like, we always assume, guys are the cheaters, this and that. But I'm surprised by how women are, like, very honest and how, like, open they are about, like, when they've cheated or, like, the type of, like, stuff they've done. And, like, it blew me, like, by surprise. I thought they were a lot more honest and, like, down to earth and not, like, the way they are, bro. I've got some crazy answers, man, especially for women.
For sure. Because I was watching the videos. I'm like, damn, I would never admit the shit today, man. But it makes for great content, though, and I love it, man. Honestly, it's hilarious. I commend you for the courage that you have to talk to these people because they be clowning. And, like, so how do you go about it? Like, what made you even want to pick up the camera and do that type of style?
Okay, definitely. I think the way it first started, honestly, he was the original guy that was really doing YouTubing. Originally, I played soccer at the University of Cincinnati. And he was doing videos a lot, and I was like, man, I really like what he's doing, and I always was go around and help him out, and he'd be like, yo, I need your help, and we realized we bounced off each other very well, right? And then as time goes on, he was like, bro, you should just start doing this yourself as well, and then he actually motivated me to start doing it, and then honestly, just started picking up fire, and I really started enjoying entertaining and making people laugh.
So you were doing the same type of interview type style?
Yeah, so kind of through college and stuff like that. We would go to like spring break and stuff like that. So that's one of the bigger videos we had. Was actually a spring break video. We went to Miami, or it was Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale, yep.
Yeah, and we were I forget the question that we asked, but we were just recording people.
We're younger. We're talking about would you rather talk to a dark skin or a light skin dude?
Yeah.
But we're young.
Just like you know what I'm saying. I think it was like the trend. You know how like Twitter, there's like trends about, and I think at the time it was like dark skin versus light skin dudes, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like what girls like and stuff. So there's like a dark skin, light skin war or whatever. So we're like, you know what, we're just gonna ask people like how they feel, you know what I'm saying? Take it off of Twitter and just kinda, you know what I'm saying, put it on YouTube as an interview. And it blew up, and it was crazy how many people just like you see them just saying anything, you know what I'm saying? But
I think that was my first I think that was the video I seen for sure. Yeah.
So the thing is like one thing about him is I was never crazy consistent with YouTube. Like I like doing it, but it was like I did it, and he clowns me about it still. It was like I'd record a video, and then it'd be like 4 months later record a video, and then you know what I'm saying. And then I think for him, he always had an interest in it, but like coming up as like an athlete or whatever,
it was tough.
Yeah, you can't. You know what I'm saying. There's certain things. Well, now there's like, you know what I'm saying. They have a little more leeway with what you can do on your social medias. But yeah, so I think when he kind of got a little bit out of that space, it came naturally for him. You know what I mean? So then he kind of just started being like consistent, and then it's taken off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
for sure, it's going crazy for sure. Yeah. And I feel you on that too. Being an athlete, because I was a college athlete, but I always wanted to do something like this. And it's like, damn, between practice, games, it's just you just can't do it.
Yeah,
school schedule, you know what I'm saying? It's tough.
Yeah.
So I know when that opportunity finally hit, you was like, oh yeah, I'm about to run with it.
Running, you know.
Yeah, for sure. That shit dope. I'll be weak though. That should be comedy. How do when you know you go about it, you be like, all right, today I'm gonna film. So what do? You be like, I'm gonna go to a bar, or I'm gonna just be in a party scene, or to get them type of people, or
I think really what it is, we just try to find the spots where you find a different crowd all the time, and who's got like energy, and it's all based off energy. A lot of times we'll go out record and we'll never post anything because the energy wasn't there that day, and you're not really, we're out there recording a lot of days, and sometimes we're like, man, we didn't really get nothing, but we wasted like 2 hours, but it's because of that energy. So we'll go to different bars, hopefully there's like a festival or Bengals games. Those are the days we'll find the best because there's a lot of different options. There's different people that want to be on there, and I think that's like the times we get the best reactions is like when the city is like busy. For
sure, when there's a lot going on. That makes sense. I seen that you rub shoulders with a lot of, celebrities here and there, some pro athletes. How you get yourself in those type of rooms?
I think really, like you said, as a former athlete, you just got your feet into a lot of different areas, right? And I think one of the biggest things I realized growing up is to be able to network. And I think that's the biggest thing I learned through being in college was, of course you want to have the good grades and you do well in school, but I think the biggest thing I picked up in college was networking. It puts you in different rooms with all types of people, and this one place led me to another place, and then just being able to be personable with everybody, and it just leads you to another opportunity with everybody else, honestly.
For sure. That's dope. That's super dope. Who's your camera guy?
Oh, big shout out to Juan Pablo, man. His Instagram, I think, is Born Foreign or something like that. But yeah, that's my dude, man. He does a lot of great work, and I think he needs a big shout out for that for sure.
For sure. I'll be thinking in my head, like, I know he behind the camera weak as hell right there. Like.
Nah, man, he's a great dude, bro. So I'll hear him sometimes, like we'll have like sets on, and sometimes I won't.
I was gonna ask you about that too, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so sometimes I really don't be feeling it. Like I'll be like, my energy's not there, and I'm like, oh man, I'm not trying to record, and he be like, bro, we're trying to make this work. You know, you can't come here with this negative energy, and then it's like once he helps me, like, all right, but get your mind right. We really sometimes get the best clips because of that, and I think he's really a big factor in the reason I'm doing very well.
For sure, shout out to him, man, because I'll be like, when I see stuff like that, like you or somebody like the one dude, I forget his name, that be asking people how much his fits cost and all that. I be seeing him, I be like, damn, y'all some brave motherfuckers. I be like, oh man, I would feel so awkward talking to people.
Yeah. I'm telling you, sometimes it really does get a little odd. It just depends on the interaction. Yeah. But a lot of people do give you a good response. I saw the one with Chris Too Smooth when he did it with I think it was Travis. And Travis gave him kind of a negative response. It was like, bro, who are you? Like, and he handled that extremely well. And I was like, I applaud him for that because it's not easy approaching, especially celebrities, because sometimes it's like, bro. But his energy got him to the next, next step.
Facts. Yeah, and to touch on that a little bit, I think just kind of like advice for any content creators, anybody trying to do something.
For sure.
When it comes to something like that, I feel like what you have to kind of understand is, like, I feel like a lot of people go into it and you kind of want to feed off of others' energy. So, like, when you do a video, you want to hope that, you know what I'm saying, their energy is good so that you can get a good clip out of it. But I think something that, you know what I'm saying, we've talked about, and he's told me, when you bring the energy, you know what I'm saying, and it works a lot better because then people have to kind of, you know what I'm saying, adapt to your energy instead of you coming into it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I feel like he's really good at doing now. Even like you mentioned, Chris Too Smooth. He comes in with already, like, you know what I'm saying, high energy about it. So it's like you already kind of feel weird if your energy low. So you got to kind of meet him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that plays a big part into it, especially like I showed with the content he makes. You come in with energy and you're asking them questions and all that. It's like they kind of feel like they have to say something, you know what I'm saying? That you know what I mean? So
Are you still making content, or are you just focusing on the clothing brand right now?
Me personally, it's more on the clothing brand. We have a couple things that we're working
Shout that
on.
name out again.
So it's .gov Studio. I'm actually wearing the brand right now. And yeah, so we have a couple things that we're working on as far as like fall and winter drops and everything. But on the content creator side, or the content creation side, there's a couple things we're working on. But me personally, there's not too much in that space. Like I said, helping him, and I have other friends that do content creation.
For sure.
I love that space, but like I said, I think for that, it's really like, you can tell, you know what I'm saying, someone that's like, that's naturally to them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I said, even like when we were making the content, I feel like for him, like, that comes naturally when it comes to like talking to people and all that. I'm more of a, and he said it too, it's like, bro, you gotta work on just like talking to people, because you know what I'm saying? I don't. That's like me personally. And not even like in a bad way. It's just like, you know what I mean? It doesn't come as natural.
Yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whereas for him, it's like, that's already natural to him, you know what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, for me personally, as far as the content creation side, I don't think on a personal side I'm doing too much of that. No. Yeah.
For sure, I feel you on that, because I'm more of a introvert type of person.
Yeah.
And like doing this, I had to really learn how to talk to people and you know, like y'all said, have that good energy.
Yeah.
Because you know, before people would come around me and be like, bro, you all right? Like, nah, nigga, this is me. I'm chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I had to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, bring that energy and bring the conversation, and you know what I'm saying, put myself into those situations to be more vocal or whatever. So yeah, I definitely can relate with that.
How long you been doing this?
I've been doing this for, it's going on 2 years, but this will only be the 30th episode because, like you said, wasn't consistent at first. And then 2, I was in school, but COVID hit, so I had the downtime to kind of like, you know, kind of get stuff together to do this. So yeah, I've been super consistent with it now for the past what we in October, let's say about since August. So I've been getting back to it. Yeah.
It sounds smooth though, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't sound like it's new to do. Like it sounds like you've been doing this for a while for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And that was another thing with too, like sports and you know, if I had like a voice and diction class in college or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Something that I knew I wanted to do something like this eventually, so I just put myself in them situations where I had to present, you know, do presentations, them type of classes and stuff like that, so I can get better at speaking. And with like sports, I play basketball, point guard, so you know, point guard got to lead the team or whatever and be vocal. So yeah, I definitely feel y'all on that. But so you said you played for UC?
Yeah, so I play soccer. So I mean, a little backstory about myself. I'm from overseas. I was born in Sudan.
Hence the name, got you.
Yeah, that's the name where it comes from. I really like to represent where I'm from. There's a lot of stuff going on back home in Sudan. So I really wanted to put a platform and show off like a lot of different, like us, honestly, because I don't think people know where Sudan really is. So I wanted to put that platform, and then people know, ask me what Sudani is, and I can just tell them it's where I'm from Sudan. And then my mom's from Egypt, so I was living in Egypt. Then when I came to America, like obviously we play soccer overseas a lot. So I came to America and I played soccer at the University of Cincinnati. That was really my first dream, to be honest with you guys. Went through that, had a couple of ACL surgeries, and you know, had to switch it up. Found that I really like doing this, and then that's where we at right now.
For sure, that's dope. How old were you when you moved over here?
I moved here, I think it was roughly around like 11 years old. Yeah, so it's been a while now, just kind of being here, gotten used to it. For
sure, that's dope. That's super dope. So are you still at UC? Or you graduated?
No, yeah. So no, I graduated.
Okay.
After the COVID year, that's the year when I graduated.
You just decided to stay here?
Yeah. Well, really though, I really don't even live in Cincinnati. I'm in and around.
Okay.
I try to travel as much as I can. So my family, they live up in Columbus, so I bounce around. I'll be in Cincy a little bit because all my guys. Yeah. We got a little studio over here where we work out of, and you know, try to continue growing. That's why I'm in the city, and a lot of people I work with are from the city. But I really like being back and forth from here and Miami. So those are like my two favorite places to be, especially when I'm working.
For sure. Gotta love Miami.
Yeah, definitely, man. You get a lot of interesting characters in Miami.
Gotta love Miami. Speaking of Miami, after one of those videos, have you ever had a girl like, you know what I'm saying, like you got some action off of one of them videos?
This guy a fan, you know, bro.
Hey,
we're strictly business in over here.
Strictly business.
Strictly business.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I be thinking about it, like especially the niggas that be like, what's the one big dude that be doing like kind of the same thing, but he be saying rate me on a scale of 1 to 10. I forget big bro name, but he be doing them type of videos. I be like, man, how many girls do they get off these videos? Like,
but people definitely throw themselves at you. It just depends on when we first started. You know, people still, you know, they were trying to holler at you. But once you start hitting like a certain number on certain things, something like that, they automatically just want to start hollering at you. And obviously, but and that's something we talked about. Is like, man, we're the same person now. Just our numbers are higher. It's just kind of interesting to see that. So, like we said, we just try to keep it strictly business. To be honest,
for sure. That's what's up. I know that should be fun though. Like when y'all get recognized, cause you done been viral quite a few times now.
Just a few,
quite a few times.
Clips, it been going crazy.
Yeah,
but just trying to sustain it and being consistent is the biggest thing, really.
Yeah,
I think that's the biggest thing, and then finding your niche and finding where you belong in this world is the fun part. I think really in the whole creator space.
For sure. What do you see yourself like really going with this? Is it just the straight TikTok, Instagram content, or more?
So originally, I think that was just a scaling mechanism. You know, obviously, public interviews are just fun. It's a good way to reach out to different people, meeting different people, being able to be popped up in different areas. Like I'd be in Miami during spring break, and then I shoot a video with somebody that live in California. And next thing you know, that crowd is seeing you. So I think that was one of our mechanisms to be try to show our face all over the country, you know. But long term, I really wanted to be doing a lot of YouTubing, right? I want to show up lifestyle.
Not to cut him off, but I just want to say shout out to him actually because he just hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube too. So I'm gonna clap it up for that.
Sure.
We've been working on that, and I know you know what I'm saying. So I definitely want to say that
for sure. Man.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate that.
That shit is so dope, bro. Them milestones, man.
Yeah.
people don't understand how much that shit mean, bro.
Yeah,
like,
definitely. Honestly, I was telling him the other day, like, we were on FaceTime, and I was like, bro, man, finally hit 1,000, bro. You know how long it just like that first 1,000, it means a lot to you because you've been grinding and grinding. You're like, man, that's not gonna work, bro. It doesn't. And then you start realizing people really do like your videos. They're just waiting on you to be consistent. And it just takes time and everything, and just patience. I think the biggest thing is
facts. Cause man, that slow grind be the toughest shit ever. Like you want to give up so many times. That shit is crazy. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I think. Oh my fault.
Go ahead.
I think. Like the slow grind gets such a negative look on it. I think especially in like today's like, you know what I'm saying, world, because you know what I'm saying, it's viral and stuff like that. Yep. But that's also like something we talk about is like when you do have that slow grind, you kind of build a core following, whether it's anything you're doing, you know what I'm saying, with clothing, with consecration, anything like that. The people that are actually following, you know what I'm saying, let's say you get a viral clip and you do get a huge following or you blow up, but you do see people that they can't, you know what I'm saying, be consistent with that. So then it's like you blow up, but then the people only saw you because of that viral clip. And then now it's like numbers drop and all that, you know what I'm saying? Whereas people that do have that slow grind, it's like people that are invested, you know what I'm saying, in your content or whatever you're doing. They kind of see themselves coming up with you in a sense. So it kind of builds that, like, you know what I'm saying, stronger core of like an audience. So yeah, I think that's why I kind of wanted to bring up the whole thing with just him hitting 1,000 subscribers is because me personally, you know what I'm saying, being friends with him and all that, you see that, like, you know what I'm saying, you get 100, then you hit 200, then you hit 300, and it's slower, you know, right? But you're seeing those people that are constantly coming back and they're, you know what I'm saying, commenting under and they're supporting and they're telling you that, like, they watched the video. They're, you know what I'm saying? All that, I think, as a content creator or anybody that's in the space of, like, creating anything, that's kind of the stuff that keeps you going. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's just kind of my 2 cents on that.
Yeah, that constant support means a lot. People don't know.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you want to doubt yourself a lot of times. Yeah. And like he said, like having a good support system, I mean, it goes a long way, honestly. Even sometimes, even if there's not people out there supporting you and you really believe in that dream itself, man, it doesn't matter who's viewing, who's not viewing. Just being consistent and true to yourself, I think it goes such a long way for sure, honestly.
Facts. No kizzy. Has it ever been a situation where you was doing one of those videos and it got too crazy? Maybe
too crazy.
Man, we got to back out of this one.
I think, honestly, the craziest situation we had might have been when I started with him. We were younger in Fort Lauderdale, and there was a random fight about to start happening in the middle of the beach while we were about to record or whatever, and then we automatically want to get the camera and start recording, and he want to jump in the middle and just start up a drama and whatever, right? And one of the guys comes, and I'm holding the camera for him, and they kind of smack the camera.
Oh, shit, okay.
And then Brody comes up on him, and like Dan comes up to him and is like, yo, chill out, don't touch the camera. And his big homeboy show up. Oh, shit. I'm like, man, we gotta do what we gotta do, but man, we gotta see this dude, big dude. But luckily, a lot of cops and people came in, helped us out. But it was nuts, though. It was definitely an experience, though.
For sure.
I think that was probably one of my favorite experiences. But what do you think about you?
I think not necessarily in that we've personally experienced. But, I mean, like I said, we have friends that, you know what I'm saying, are in that space and all that. And they've told us just, like, situations where, like, even with the, you know what I'm saying, those interviews where, let's say you're recording somebody and a girl's in it and she's, you know what I'm saying, answering questions and then the boyfriend pull up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now he's tight and he's, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff. And it's like, there's those situations, like, you really can't do nothing because it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not really on the person recording. It's like she wanted to hop in. She wanted to say what she said.
They get mad at us.
And then they get mad, at us. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think those situations are usually like I don't even know what to do with the situation. So
for sure, man. I know that's shitty.
But the thing is, I how I think about it though is like if I had a girl and I saw her, even in his videos, you know what I'm saying, saying some crazy shit. Like, I'd probably lose it too.
If it was my ex on there, no, man.
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'd be kind of tight too. So, it's like, I feel you. I feel where they're coming from. But at the same time, it's like, we can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at it. So, Yeah.
What would you do if your ex popped up on there?
Yeah.
Started saying some stuff on my stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be salty. if she was saying some crazy shit, like damn, how many times you cheated on me? And I ain't know, like, what the fuck? Like,
that's the thing too. It'd be surprising me. I'm like, man, people would just be so honest about how many times they cheated and what they did. And oh no, this is the ones that always blow my mind. It's always the best friend. Like when I ask who did you cheat with, it's literally the best friend every single time. Like every time. It blows my mind. Even the girls and guys, they be like, yeah, I went to his best friend. Yeah,
that's crazy. Actually, the amount of times.
So if I ever see my girl, I
he's about to go. It's crazy.
Hell nah. I didn't even realize that though. That's a fact. It always is.
Scary.
It be a friend. Yeah.
So I tell him, I tell all my boys, man, I don't even follow y'all girlfriends, man. For me, if you got a girlfriend and you my close, I don't even want to be following them. I don't want any really interaction with them. It's no disrespect to anyone. It's more like respecting them more and just keeping them boundaries really.
Right. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. I know that gotta like not really how can I put it? Not really like influence y'all, but when y'all go through that or interview those type of people that really like make y'all think about situations and shit because of what people be saying.
Yeah, 100%. I think I take that into account for sure. There's a lot of times I'm like, all right, noted. Now I know going into whatever I'm going into, I can look at it from a different perspective for sure.
For sure, man. That shit is crazy. I'll be weak though, man. You got some great content, man. Y'all do great stuff with y'all content. It's hilarious for sure.
Appreciate
for sure.
Definitely, we appreciate that.
You deserving all the recognition you get because that shit be comedy.
Like we work in a lot of different spaces as well too. So we have a couple of boys with us. We were close with. Big shout out to Milk Jones and Zay Dooney's. They're one of our close guys in our group, and we got some really exciting stuff we are putting together for you guys. It's gonna be me, him, and the two other guys. It's just not going to be always public interview stuff. We interact with you guys in a different way and show each other's like personalities. And I think you guys are going to really be excited for what's going to be coming.
For sure. Can you say like what it is or not?
Yeah, really? Yeah. I mean, it's just well, not exactly details, but like we're going to be doing a lot more like challenge videos in a manner of like there'll be more of like you'll see us trying to chop with shorties or like interaction with like whatever situation it is, and it's gonna be a lot more challenges aspect too. For sure. So you'll get to see a lot of different type of stuff like that for sure.
Yeah, I think just like a lot of more like interactive type of content to kind of take it a little bit away from like I said, we're trying to kind of do everything in every avenue in a sense. So as far as the public interviews, still gonna be doing that. And he's still gonna be working on that as well. But I think that we're not trying to get to a point where we're limiting, you know what I'm saying,
right,
ourselves to just one type of content creation. For sure. Because like I said, it's a whole world out there when it comes to content creation. I mean, like I said, it's crazy because I think the richest, or at one point the richest YouTuber was like a kid reviewing toys or something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Ryan,
yeah.
He got his own toy line now.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? So it's like there's so much, especially in this world when it comes to content creation.
So your boy, he used to hoop too, or?
Nah. How I know him is because we knew each other since we were 9 years old. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So you grew up in Cincinnati?
Yeah, I grew up in Cincinnati. Yeah, I'm from here, born and raised, thoroughbred Cincinnatian. Yeah, but we went to school, started going to school with each other about fourth grade. We knew each other since we was like 8, 9 years old, and always kept in contact. That's my boy, my best friend, my brother, my home dog.
That's how I feel about Brody right here too.
Yeah,
it's nice having somebody you started from the beginning with. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It makes the experience a lot more fun for sure. For
sure, and you could trust them with certain things and
100%
move a certain way with them and all that type of good stuff. But
where'd you hoop at?
I went to Wilberforce University up north in Dayton. A little HBCU. Shout out to my HBCU.
100%. That's the thing I said to him, man. I was like, if I could go back to school, I think I would have went to an HBCU, man. That experience I think it's something like a small crowd gets to do, and I wish I was a part of that, definitely.
For sure. It's a hell of an experience. I love it. Wouldn't change it. Wouldn't have it any other way.
I definitely agree.
For sure.
That. Yeah.
Yeah. But Yeah, though, man. Y'all content been going crazy. You said you got the clothing brand. What made you want to start that?
See, that's a great question. So I actually, and I feel like it's the same kind of come up that you see, but I actually had 2 brands that I started prior to this one.
Okay.
So it's kind of been like a, I would say 4-year, 3.5-year process to get to the point now. But like I said, being somebody, and like you said, someone that doesn't really express themselves publicly as much, kind of like the close people that I'm cool with, they knew like, all right, I would say I want to start a clothing brand, right? I show them a little bit something, get their feedback, and then never put anything out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it was kind of that process for about 2 years, and just kind of me in my head of like, oh, this is hard. But I don't know if I'm saying it was like a perfectionist thing where like you're like, I want it to be perfect before everybody sees it, right?
Right.
And I think just recently, it got to the point where it's like, and he would even say it too, it's like, it's going to get to the point where, and this is something to tell anybody that's trying to make something, but it's going to get to the point where you're 20 years down the road and you still in that headspace, like, when I get it perfect, then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Holding yourself back.
Exactly. Then you see people just kind of jumping into it, and then you learn as you go. So what kind of made me start this, .gov, the idea kind of came from, like I said, me and him both being African and kind of growing up. I saw myself as like a governed creator, if that makes sense. So what I mean by that, and that's like the slogan for .gov, it's like something to the governed creators. Okay. So I see myself as a governed creator in a sense of, so growing up, my dad was a pastor, so very strict African man. So there was certain things about like how you're supposed to be, right? So it's like, you're going to school is either be a lawyer, engineer, or, you know what I'm saying? None of the extra stuff. Like I was doing videos since like 6th grade, and my dad would just be like, "What are you doing?" You know what I'm saying? So it's like you always had that like creative like aspect to you, but you couldn't really express it in a certain way because of like how you're kind of set to be.
Right.
So I kind of wanted to make a brand and something that like I could express myself in a sense. So I kind of just got to doing that, made a couple things on my computer, showed it to my friends, and even the logo, like here, I went through like 3 different logos, and this one was just like recently, like maybe 3 months ago, we were in the studio with me, him, Juan, the guy that does his videography and everything, and I was just showing them as I was tweaking a couple things. I was like, how do y'all feel about this? And the logo was actually like a little more stretched out and stuff, and Juan was just like, okay, bring it like down a little bit and see how that looks. And I brought it down. I looked at it. I was like, oh, yeah, this is it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how that came to play. And then we just kind of started going about it. We kind of have like a good team now. Like I said, he helps out with a lot of like the creative part of it. My partner Dez, he helps out with a lot of like the operations, I would say, about it. Because like I said, I'm really bad at something I'm working on, talking to people. And so I'll have Dez, he reaches out to people, he reaches out to this. We actually have a couple events we're trying to do moving forward as well, just to kind of, you know what I'm saying, get people more hip to the brand and everything. So he's been helping a lot with that. So that's kind of how that came up and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I think, and this is kind of me just kind of rambling, but I think in today's age, you see a negative thing on like anything you do creatively. So like if you're a content creator, people are like, bro, everybody's a content creator. You know what I'm saying? You make a brand, bro, everybody's trying to make a brand. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just like things like that.
For sure.
So I think that was kind of what also played into it. It's like, do I really want to like start a clothing brand and everybody's doing it? And, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like at the point where I'm like, I'm going to do it and then we're going to go from there. So yeah, that's kind of how that came about.
For sure. That's super dope, man. I love to hear people's stories. Everybody got a story. Everybody got a testimony, you know what I'm saying, in some way, shape, or form. And just hearing other people's stories, it just keep me motivated. You know what I mean? So that's super dope.
What would you say is the most difficult thing like you've had the experience going through this?
For the podcast, it definitely was finding a place to do it. Because like for obvious reasons, I ain't want really a lot of people come to my house or, you know what I'm saying, things like that. And I kind of got tired of traveling to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Equipment, doing all that.
Yeah, taking equipment, putting it up, taking it down, you know what I'm saying, and everything. Like, so that was the biggest challenge, and I'm happy to be where we at now, in this spot right here, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Finally get it together. But yeah, that was the biggest for sure. It was kind of like, it's getting easier for people to come on, because we getting recognized a little more, and a lot of people, you know, like our content or whatever, and became very comfortable with us being on here or just networking through events and things like that. So
definitely, I think the reason I even found you guys, I think when you reached out, I went through it and I was like, you guys are definitely giving a platform to people from Cincinnati, and that's the thing me and him talked about. I was like, we really want to put Cincinnati on the map, and you guys are giving a light by doing that, by showing all the different type of people we have in the city.
For sure, man. Appreciate that. That just gave me, you know what I'm saying, some motivation right there. That just made me feel good.
Real, that's a big up to you guys. That's definitely nice. And I saw Frex one on here too, and he gave a shout out to Ron, and Ron is doing the same. Like, he's in the creator space where he's creating that gaming thing.
Yeah.
And he reached out to us too, and I'm like, man, we'll put our feet in and get our hands wet and anything. You know what I mean? And I think that showing everybody in the city is really, there's a lot of talent in the city.
Yeah, we just got to come together, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Just got to come together. Shout out to Ron and back in Astros for sure. Yeah, they streams be funny too. Y'all can check them out on Twitch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're gonna be popping in and out of there for sure, definitely, man.
For sure.
Catch us in there. But I ain't too good at video games, but I'm gonna just be a personality.
For sure. It's all good, because we was talking to Ron as well about doing like some gaming stuff in the future. Yeah. Just anything with y'all as well, man. If we could be a part some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Continue collaborating and working with y'all, man.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what it's always about.
Like, even like helping you guys. Like you said, you were trying to find a camera guy. There's different people. Yeah, we definitely have some people we can help you guys with, and I think that's that partnership. We easily just doing this helps you, connect different people. Like I said earlier, networking. That's really the key to the success, honestly.
Yeah. No doubt. Any events, anything y'all got going on, content. I would love to just sit like on a bench somewhere and watch you do that interview shit and just laugh the whole time. Like, in person, just watch you do that shit from afar. Like, just be out the way.
I have a couple of friends of mine who, like, I won't be there. I won't be in it. But I'll be around it. For sure.
I just watch on the side, man.
I think one of the funniest things about it too is, I know it's a little off, but when my friends they come with us, we'll create a crowd and everything like that. And sometimes obviously there'll be like beautiful women and stuff like that. And some of my friends will just take that time to, chop it up and be like, oh yeah, that's our boy over there. What's your Instagram? I always think that shit is so funny, man. Like, everybody eats somehow,
For sure. We can have drinks and convos on the side somewhere.
Set up a little booth or something.
Yeah, just laughing.
100%.
For sure. But like you said, all the other stuff that y'all trying to do as well with like, building platforms for others and all that y'all got going on. We'll pull up for sure. Like, because like you mentioned, Frick and Ron, we be pulling up for their stuff, just supporting it. You know what I'm saying? Simple as supporting it and posting it on our page and all that good stuff. So, yeah, man, y'all let us know for sure. We down to work with everybody and shine the light on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely like that.
Yeah, just building the strong teams around the city. But, yeah, man. Shit, what was I about to say? Fuck, I forgot. Oh, yeah, I seen you with, I don't know how long ago it was, but you was with Blueface.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that come about? Like, how did that happen?
Honestly, sometimes the encounters, that one was honestly a kind of a random one because we were shooting down in Miami. It was during the time of, I don't know if it was Rolling Loud or something. We just were down there, and then we're just trying to network. So what we did was we found a spot. We're like, okay, this is where people will be. How can we get ourselves in between these people, right?
Right.
And, that's how we originally started, right? From there, we would meet random people. That's where we found Blueface at the spot. And then from there on, we networked for somebody else to like Sway Lee's team. And that's literally like you got to kind of put a plan in your head. Like, where can I find this person? If I want to meet this person, where would this person be? So it's not like, oh, we just somehow like randomly ended up there. No, it's just like there's already a plan put in place to know, okay, these guys will be here. I'll prepare myself for that moment,
Right.
So the Blueface experience was kind of definitely really random, but
Yeah.
we were actually just there trying to see if we could run into somebody else. But definitely Blueface was
That's
not too
dope.
bad to run into.
That's dope. That's super dope. Y'all been with it. I seen on your Instagram you've been with a lot of well-known people for sure, some celebrities and stuff like that. So that's super dope.
I think another big thing is like as I started doing this, I found it in my own community. There's a big company that's been doing content creating with like a lot of young YouTubers and Snapchatters, content creators, and I got in touch with them, and then that's where I've been able to meet a lot of these celebrities. They put me in the rooms to be like, okay, Super Bowl is this weekend. We're gonna send you out to go to this content, like the Super Bowl and shoot the content there. Or like this weekend, Rolling Loud's here. We got you these things to go do these. Yeah. It's just because of the networking aspect. So like I know I keep repeating network, but I'm trying to tell you for everyone who's trying to like create content, the biggest two things I think is being consistent and definitely making sure you network, meeting different people.
For sure. Was it like a content house,
So for how I met them?
Yeah, like Phase, Phase, like they had like the content house and stuff like that.
That's the content house, but no, really what it was just like a strict event. It was just like content creators and the athletes from the Super Bowl will be there.
Got you.
And then it would be like just like what RDC have.
Yeah, they had
DreamCon or something.
Oh yeah, DreamCon. Facts.
So like they'll have like certain events like that. You won't know about it if you don't reach out to somebody or meet, like you don't talk to somebody. You won't know about these events that are going on. There's opportunities missed if you don't do that.
Facts.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get scared also to reach out to people in their space because you're like, I'm doing the same thing, so I don't know how, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be. And like I've struggled with that too, but even with, like I said, with like the clothing brand thing, I have a lot of friends that, you know what I'm saying, are in that space and were in that space prior to me even, you know what I'm saying, stepping foot in there. And like I said, my boy Jason with Bird Brain. We got my boy, he does Exotic Closet. If you know him.
Oh, yep, I'm hip. Yep. So, I'm hip to Exotic Closet.
And even with Cam, you know what I'm saying? Yep. And with Backend and everything. So it's like that network helps you in a sense if you see it that way, where like if you have questions like when it comes to the clothing thing of like getting samples and getting, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, you could take all the time to kind of learn it yourself, you know what I'm saying, or reach out to the people in your network and find out, okay, how did you get this or how do we do this and the third. So I think people kind of shy away from that because then it's, you know what I'm saying, it puts it in like a weird space, but I don't think that is typically the case, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's something that people also need to be doing. It's like reaching out to people that are in that space. I mean, there's always people that gatekeep but don't, you know what I'm saying, aren't really willing to help. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You get that no and they're not really like rocking with it. It's like, all right, that's fine. But just once you do get that core of like a good network, like he keeps saying, I think it makes the rest of what you're doing go a lot more, you know what I'm saying, more smooth and stuff. So yeah.
And I think it helps with that doubt. You know, sometimes when you by yourself, it's like, I don't want to do this, man, by myself. But when you got that good core, like, nah, we got to keep going. What you mean? Like, everyone's going to have their low days, but that's what you're there to bounce each other off for.
For sure, because I could definitely, like you said, I could catch myself doing that, like, do I really want to ask this person? Because is it going to be like an ego thing? And, you know, they're going to, like, trip or something. But I'm like you said, the worst thing somebody can say is no. So, you know, I don't limit myself to who I may ask to, you know, come on the podcast or who we can collaborate with at their event or something like that. So
for you guys try to like keep it right now with like Cincinnati creators and like whatever they do in the city, or is it brought to everyone?
Yeah, it's for everybody. This is for everybody. The people that I had on so far is because I know them or somebody knows them and they brought them to me. It's definitely not just limited to Cincinnati. You know, we want everybody if we can. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So your long-term goals is like trying to grow this, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like you know, a Joe Rogan or podcast or something. You know what I mean? And I never want to limit anything with this for sure. And then you know, I do stuff for artists now too as well, where they can come on and freestyle or sing or you know what I'm saying, anything like that. So yeah, no limits for sure.
As a former basketball player, I will ask you, who's your favorite podcaster like in the basketball world?
Oh, it got to be I love Paul George's podcast for sure. But I like Gilbert Arenas too.
I think Gilbert's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
I like the no filter aspect, and they kind of just, it's just kind of, they let you do you on that whole thing. You know?
For sure.
And then I started noticing Jeff Teague been popping up. Jeff Teague been hilarious, man. I did not realize his personality was like that. And see being like, especially this podcast world, you get to see a different light of these people, and I think it opened up a new world.
Facts, for sure. That was a part of the reason why I wanted to do this, because one was because me and my boy was just sitting around laughing and joking and stuff, and I'm like, man, we need to just start a podcast. Like, we be saying some goofy shit or whatever, but but also to network with people, and like y'all said, to shine light on other people, to really give them a platform. You know what I mean? To showcase whatever, or just talk about themselves, or if somebody just needed to get something off their chest, just ramble for an hour. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Just
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Just to come on and be yourself and laugh and have some fun and talk about what you got going on. So, yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
For sure. I seen you just had an event at UC. How was that?
Yeah, we so like, I wanted to do things a little bit like not always public interviews, and like I said, soccer is my very first dream and what I wanted to do. So we shot a video the first time, and UC's the Bearcat and them guys actually reached out to me, and they're like, yo, we really like this idea. We would like to do stuff with you. So we shot it with some people. We got to see a lot of different type of players and personalities. So we got a good video hopefully coming out for you guys to see, definitely.
For sure. The recap was or was it? I don't know.
I did put a little teaser recap
for sure,
for like some of it, and because
I watched the actual YouTube video too.
Oh, you talking about the long form one?
Yeah, the long form.
So actually, that is one of the things we were talking about, being able to network. I got ability. Barstool was able to reach out to me just because of the consistency. Like we talked about trying to be consistent, not just because like, oh, we want to see what you're doing. A lot of people are watching you. Like that's something you don't realize. People might not reach out to you, you might not see it, but there's a lot of people watching you. So keep being consistent. And then Barstool, big shout out to them, reached out to me and let me know like Big Noon Kickoff is coming into town, and they were looking for a creator, and they said like I was being consistent and like the work ethic you're putting in, and then just gave me an ability to just partner with them, and then gave us access to free roam and just shoot around and get a lot of the students around the campus. Yeah,
that's so dope. How did that make you feel when somebody like Barstool is reaching out to you? Like, that's crazy.
It's honestly, I was like, I hit him up. I'm like, bro, it's kind of cool to see, because they're a very big platform, and I seen like Dana Beers. He kind of does a similar thing, and I'm like, they could have just reached out, just had him just do it. Right. But it was kind of cool to see them see somebody else that can do the same thing. And I was like, I can do my own spin off into it. You know what I mean? We have me and him have two different personalities. So I was like, I think I can do this very well with him too.
For sure. That's so dope, man. That's so dope, man. Y'all keep winning, bro. Y'all keep winning for sure, man. That when I see people like, my peers, my age, bro, like, especially with this content creation shit, because it ain't easy, and this shit can be like so discouraging sometimes. So, when I see my peers, people my age winning, bro, and like going forward, man, y'all keep doing that for real, because y'all keep me motivated, and I know y'all keep others.
Like you were saying about being discouraged, like there's some days, bro, man, we be up till 2, 3, 4 in the morning, just like, I be so down, like, damn, I want to stop doing this, man. What am I doing? Why am I always doing it? And then he'd be like, bro, look how far you got. Yeah. And then like, you don't realize that in the moment. You're like, sometimes like, nah, I got lucky, man. And then it hits again, and then it hits again. It's like, nah, man, just the consistency, like you're putting in that work, and it, like I said, having a person next to you that motivates you. And I try to do the same thing for him. We'll be sending each other like random TikToks like, hey, bro, I know you working hard. Don't give up on these type of things, or like pay attention to these little, like there's like a creator. We watch like we're big fans of like certain YouTubers, and then when they put out certain things like, bro, we were in your shoes. Don't worry about it. Keep going. Yeah. Don't give up. And he would be like, look, bro, they're in the same position. Just keep doing the same thing you're doing, and just continue being creative and continue being consistent, and it's going to be coming.
For sure, man. Y'all keep it going.
Like I think me personally. Yeah. One of the bigger brands right now that have been pretty big, if you've heard of like Hellstar.
Hellstar. I'm not for sure if I'm familiar with it.
So it's like the two brands right now that I kind of like keep up with. The person that, the founder and all that would be Hellstar and Vertebrae.
Okay, yeah.
Have you heard of Vertebrae?
Yep.
So, the founder, like the guy that created Vertebrae, is actually from Cincinnati. So I went I went to high school with him. Like, I don't know him like that, but I think those are the two people right now that just like motivate you, because especially the owner or the founder of Hellstar, he talks about how like it was years. You know what I'm saying? You make something and then like the people you're close with, they rock with it and all that. But it's like you have a bigger vision of like what you want to do, and then you have those nights and days where you're like, no one's about to see this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm wasting my own time and everything. Yeah. But like he said, I think having people, one, having like a, you know what I'm saying, a strong mentality when it comes to it. If you're going to be creating content, that's the thing I like to say is like you have to be strong mentally when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's there's glitz and glamour when you see it, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Especially when people are up. Yeah. But even the people that are up, it's like, it's even harder when you're up because it's like, you could fall, and you know what I'm saying? If you never actually do something, then it's like there's not that like, oh, that, you know what I'm saying, you fell off type of thing. But it's like when you start moving, there's always that like, I could really, you know what I'm saying, fall. So it's like every step of the way there's gonna be a battle mentally, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of have to have that like mental fortitude of like, all right, you know what I'm saying, I know this is what I want to do, I'm gonna keep doing it. And then like he said, having people around that remind you like, all right, you know what I'm saying, we see personally that you've been doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? So kind of just keep going. There's gonna be days where you post a video and it's 20 views, you know what I'm saying? And then 20 views might just be family that you know what I mean? But then there's gonna be days where you wake up and a video hit. Like I said, the video he just posted, we were celebrating about it because it hit over 1,000 in less than 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like things like that. You celebrate wins, and then like, I think that's like a Drake lyric. I was about to say, celebrate wins and learn from losses. That's like that's crazy. But you know what I'm saying? It's like stuff like that is what I'm saying that goes through my head. And it's like, that's kind of how you have to go about it. So, yeah, I think that's very important when you're in that space for sure.
No doubt, man.
I think where he was going off of what he said, I saw this one video Tyler, the Creator, had, I think it was a while back, but he was on a podcast as well. And then, you know, sometimes you post a video on your Instagram, like your video just made, you post it, and then you're like, all right, I don't want to keep bothering people if I keep posting it. Yeah. Bro, who cares if you're bothering people? Like, he was literally talking about, like, it's the work you put into so much. You can keep reposting it. Like, why can you not keep reposting your video? You want people to see it. Like, some people might have seen it. Some people may have not seen it. Because consistent, like, always putting your stuff out there and putting your stuff, like, first, you shouldn't be afraid of that, because sometimes you get negative responses. People are like, bro, you're being annoying, and, like, but you're not really worried about that person. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other people who are really looking out for you. Like, man, damn, we didn't see that. I'm glad you reposted it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So always being consistent, like, with posting your stuff and taking pride of, like, always posting your stuff, too. Like, not everyone is for you, but there is people for you, though.
Yeah.
Facts. They dropping jewels, man.
Yeah.
They dropping gems, y'all. Y'all better have y'all pencil and notepad writing it down, man. Because this is all facts, man. It's all facts. For sure, man. Y'all stay motivated. All the people that's content creators, or, you know, even just got a dream or an idea that y'all want to execute, man. Yeah. Stay motivated. But, yeah, I ain't going to hold y'all for too much longer. Do y'all want to shout out anything else that y'all got coming up for the people?
You got something to say?
I think there's nothing like, I mean, obviously, like I said earlier, there's going to be a lot of drops from, like, the group challenge stuff. You know, you probably gonna keep running into my public videos. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna stop resharing that. You're gonna see me, man. You're gonna see me posting it all the time. Sure. That's the goal plan, and hopefully we're gonna be working with Brody here all the time. And you know, we want everybody to go up.
For sure.
Yeah. So I think, all I gotta say is, for one, if you watching this or if you seen the clip, you know what I'm saying, make sure you subscribe and make sure you're, you know what I'm saying, like the video and all that. You know what I'm saying. Like I said, that's support. Other thing is, like I said, little plug, but
plug it.
Yeah. So like I said, the brand .gov Studio. Make sure y'all follow. We have a lot of stuff coming up, like I said, and yeah, that's really it. Y'all gonna see the logo. Y'all gonna see it. You know what I'm saying, everywhere. So that's kind of speaking into existence. I think next year, like I said, we have a good team. We have a lot of good people around me right now that I think can kind of help push the dream. So I think next year is going to be big. So.
Oh, shit. All right. All right. So, hey, we was about to end it, but, hey, we came back because we was just having some off-camera conversations that were hilarious that we had to record. I don't know. This is going to be a nice, long episode for y'all. This is going to be a beautiful, entertaining episode. But, just to give y'all a little bit of what we were talking about off camera, just different content ideas and stuff like that. You know, we just got more personal with each other off camera. But shit. Pause. Yeah, that just sounded crazy as fuck.
Sound kind of crazy.
That's a super pause.
They got the drinks in hand.
That's a super pause, y'all. Super pause. Shout out to Mace and Cameron. Super pause. But yeah, though we were just talking about different video ideas, and you know, we were saying
being out in
Miami because they go to Miami a lot. As y'all know, I'm in Miami a lot and just traveling in general, doing something like outside or, you know, Muscle Beach or something like that. Yeah.
I think it brought up the topic, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to Miami. There's a lot going on in Miami. I think we can all agree there's always a lot going on in Miami. So, yeah, I was asking the question.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about tricking?
See,
first off, let's what is tricking?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna ask you, what would you define tricking?
What I would define tricking is because I grew up around a lot of people that's older than me. So what I would define tricking is basically just paying for some pussy. You know what I'm saying? if we just keeping it real, that's what tricking is to me. Flying them out. And paying for that thing, you feel me? That's my definition of it. I don't know about y'all. How y'all feel about it?
I think that's the same exact. I think that's the same thing for me.
I would say, I feel like I just got hip to
tricking.
The whole A to B. You know what I'm saying when it comes to tricking, because, like I said, I feel like I always thought tricking was like old men just like spending money on, you know what I'm saying, younger women and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I feel like there's a lot more that goes into tricking. Like there's
for sure.
There's tricks that apparently, like, you know what I'm saying, not from personal. let me clarify that I am not a trick. But it's like they get like a personal satisfaction or whatever out of just spending money on women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not me, like I said. I don't. That is not me. But that's the question I'm asking. Like, would y'all trick? He looking at you first. Yes. Go ahead.
I've been in a relationship for a while. I've been in a relationship. I recently just got out of a relationship. I used to be on here talking about it all the time or whatever, but I just recently got out of one. So, you know, I wasn't a cheater or nothing like that, so there was no tricking for me to be doing because I was faithful.
Yeah. Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat either. You know what I'm saying? But oh man, that tricking concept is such a. Cause is it tricking if all right, say like us three out kicking it, and we got a section, we in Miami, we at Live or something,
right,
and we see some girls. I pull some shorties in the VIP with us. Would that be tricking?
See, I wouldn't consider that tricking because I feel like experiences to me is not tricking. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm enjoying the experience too, and then I'm just having you with me. Yeah. I personally don't feel like that's tricking. Like if we get a section that we're already planning on getting the section, you know what I'm saying? For sure, yeah. And then I want some, like, you know what I'm saying, women to enjoy that with me. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's tricking. Okay. Now, I don't know if he feels the same way though.
No, I'm thinking, like, I think you guys explained it very well. I don't think that would be tricking, but I think there's layers to, like, kind of going about it, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like, you know, if you're already in the same city, whatever, and you know, got a boat, a section, whatever, and then you paying for that, and then you're inviting girls to come in, that's a little different. But I feel like if you specifically like, yo, I want to fly this girl out just to get some cheeks. Yeah. And of course, she gonna be like, well, you ain't getting this for free, and she lets you know off rip. That's a no for me, man. That's kind of crazy. It's like, I mean, like if she lets you know, well, I'm not coming because I need this first before I'm pulling up on you. And if you know that ahead of time, that's the trick.
So you say you wouldn't?
I don't think I would, honestly. Unless, like, for me, if I were to so-called trick someone, I think I got a vibe with you already off rip from the get-go. Like, we've been talking for a little while, and then I'm flying you in town, and I want to buy you something because of the experience, because I do want to spend that time with you, and I want you to enjoy whatever I'm getting for you. But I'm not just flying you out just so you can experience the new purse or the new the city and some Jeeps. Yeah. But that's
what I'm saying. I feel like that, but that's how you explain it. I feel like I wouldn't consider that tricking, right? Like if you were vibing with a girl and you wanted to see her and like you bought a flight, you know what I'm saying? Especially at our age, I'm like, I don't feel like that's tricking.
Yeah, that's because the way the question came about, y'all, off camera, because we was talking about boats and yachts and stuff, and some of y'all
trying to trick us.
What?
Nah, that's crazy.
Pause, bro.
On that. I don't know what you talking about.
What you talking about, family? What you talking about, family? But
hold on. Hey, cut the tape, bro.
Yo, pause on that. But we was talking about, because I was like, you know, when I go to Miami, I like to get like yachts and stuff or whatever, and jump off of them and have jet skis and stuff like that. And and he asked me, do I trick? And I was like, no, I just like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing something like that, but like I said, I've been in a relationship for a minute, but if I'm doing something like that, I'm definitely going to invite some girls and stuff to come on the boat and party and kick it. So I don't consider that as tricking. You know what I mean? Just to come and have fun with us if we on the yacht or whatever.
But okay, let me put the scenario there though. Let's say you invite these girls on a boat, right? Let's say you vibe with one of them, right?
For sure.
And now it gets to the point where she's like, you still in Miami. Let's say you're there for like 2 weeks or whatever, right? You meet old girl first little weekend. She vibing with you, whatever, rah. She cool. Y'all kick it, and she talking about like, I need a purse. I need some something crazy that you're not used to buying. Yeah. That's what I'm getting at. What do you do in that situation? Are you buying? Are you spending the money?
Off rip, I'm gonna say no, because I don't really know shorty like that.
But you say no. You saying no to her? Straight up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no because I don't really know her like that or whatever. Yeah. We have to build some type of rapport with each other for me to be buying you some purses and all that. I mean, I ain't Drake, you know what I'm saying? That maybe that'd be a Drake move or something, but
I think you hit the nail on the head. I think this new world got everybody feeling like we are Drake or like, you know what I mean, these guys who are big multimillionaires just wanting to splurge on everyone. Of course we would like to buy you something, but why would I buy you a $1,500 bag? I just met you. Yeah. Like, I just met you. We just gonna grab some dinner. It's cool. We can go get some food, whatever. Yeah. $1,500 bag.
That's outrageous. Off rip.
I still owe student loans. Talk about
like, that's off rip. Girl, that's I got crazy. A mortgage to pay.
Yeah, we normal people, man. Yeah. Don't try to compare us with everybody else, man.
Shit. For sure.
We're not trying to compete with the Drakes right now, man. If you wanna Drake, go find Drake.
For sure. I'm old school fun. I know how to use my surroundings and my environment to have some fun. And girl, come enjoy yourself. You talking about a purse? We coming to live and enjoy ourselves. Get you some drinks.
You can do a lot with $15K instead of buying a purse.
For sure.
Crazy. You can experience life with $15K.
Wait, it's $15K for a purse?
Bro, there's purses. Yeah. Like Birkins be like $100K and up there, bro.
Yeah, them Birkins be car Ferrari prices.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Nah, that's not my world. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, we're not there at all. If you got it and you willing to do that, hey, I commend you, man. You do you. Yeah. But I think even when I'm wealthy, I think I'm still be a stingy dude, bro.
Still you know what's funny? I've told him this though. I feel like there's a certain amount that I would hit that I would trick.
Okay.
There's a certain amount of money.
What would be that amount, though? Let's say that. What would be that amount?
What a part of the trick?
Yeah.
Go ahead, answer both of it. Go ahead.
I'm talking about Birkins. Like, if I was to be making, I'd say, $10 million and up.
Okay.
But off a random, because there's some girl you just met.
Yes, because there's some like he says he would never. It doesn't matter the amount of money he makes. He wouldn't trick on like a random girl. You know what I'm saying?
Not on a random girl.
Me personally, I feel like there's that amount. Like if I'm making $10 million and up, I probably would trick a little bit
on a random chick, just to do it type shit.
Yeah, because it's like.
But I can give you a better experience than that though. I feel like if you just want that bag.
Okay, let me explain this, right?
Go ahead. Yep.
Even in the space we're at right now, right? For experience, like you said, you go to Miami, niggas spend, I'd say, depending on what weekend you're going, you're spending roughly from 2 to 10K on a section, right? For the experience.
Yeah.
Experience is different.
Right.
Sometimes way more.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's with the money we making right now.
Right.
Now imagine you making
Oodles and noodles.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
For the experience of just, I can do that. Like, nigga, you'll get a section because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I can do it. Like, I'm in a good space that I can spend, you know what I'm saying, a few bands to make some money, you know what I'm saying? Or to
not think about it.
You know what I'm saying? And I think about it. So if it's the point where you can buy a Birkin and not think about it, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? She gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why not? I feel like there's that amount of money you get to where it's like, why not type of money. You know what I'm saying?
You build into the ego of their heads, bro.
Of them or me?
Them, bro.
But I'm saying I wouldn't be doing it for me. I wouldn't be doing it for them. I'm doing it for me. Like, I can buy a Birkin. You know what I'm saying? It's like right now, if a girl asks me for some food, I can buy some food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd buy her food. But
it's also, is it worth for that person? Like, it's got that person
for that random person. I get what you're saying.
Okay, person.
Hear me out
like,
though.
Yeah.
You've never taken a girl on a date that you don't know like that? You just met her, you thought she was cute, so you took her on a date. You spent $100.
But that's different though.
Thank you,
that's
bro.
different though.
Are you trying to get to know her though?
Yes.
Yeah, if I'm taking her on a date, I feel like
Every girl that you've taken on a date, it's like you're trying to get to know her as like a girlfriend, or just like you
I'm
think
just
she's
trying to
cool.
get to know you.
Just get cool.
You think she's cool. That's
Just
what I'm
get cool,
saying.
yeah.
Right. You just think she's cool at first, right? So I'm saying I wouldn't trick for no girl. I just see her and I'm like, I would think like, okay, she seemed cool. Boom.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. It's like I think she cool. We vibing and she's like, she want a little.
Is
purse
she coming
or
back?
something. Huh?
She's coming back though. Sometimes
I would hope so. What the?
that's right. That's the part. Like,
I would hope
you
so.
spending money on a Birkin. Like, is she
Yeah.
coming back
Is she
or?
coming back though?
Yeah.
Right, but if you take a girl on a date, is she coming back? You don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
You never
Like,
truly know.
$100 date, $100,000 bag.
yeah.
But it's also different tax brackets. $100 to
Yeah.
a dude
I
making.
bet you right now, if we ask somebody who has got that money, we ask him that, they're gonna have a very similar logic as like us.
No, Drake spent.
That's what,
No,
that's
he
what
can
I'm saying.
spend it,
Like,
but he's gonna have a logic like. I mean, I don't know. You might be right.
That's what I'm saying.
You might be right.
what do you say? What do you say? I give Chanel out like a hug. I know.
You get. I'm a. That is an insane thing to say.
That nigga Drake is crazy.
Giving out little hooks.
But
Giving out Chanel like a hug is
like
insane.
a hug, like that's a bar I can't relate.
I can't relate. He ain't make that bar for me. I'm gonna say
stay
that.
in my lane.
I skip over that part. That's, I don't.
Yeah,
but that's the world we live in now. Girls are
Yeah.
expecting that.
Yeah.
yeah. Unfortunately, shit.
So let's say, okay, you said you've been to Miami, you travel a lot, right? Okay, you out of a relationship. So what city you think has the finest women?
That's
that's a good
tough
question.
to say. That's tough to say. And I want y'all. I want to see what y'all answer is as well. But I'm gonna say between the finest women, in my opinion, I'm gonna say between New York had a lot of fine women.
Okay.
A lot of fine women. Miami, of course. Miami, of course. And then down in Houston.
Yo, I think
I was waiting for that one.
I think that would have been my
I was
answer.
waiting for that one.
Down in Houston. Between them three, I'm the finest women I done seen for
Yeah,
sure.
we just got back from Houston. What, like 3 weeks ago? So
Yeah,
Houston.
for sure.
Houston's definitely up there for me. I feel like.
I think the issue with Miami, I think you can't really just say it's Miami because I just feel like it's a lot of different people from different cities coming into
true.
Miami, and
That's true.
it's hard to say, oh, this is the Miami. Because when I see the Miami girl, when I think of a Miami girl, I think there's a certain look you have in your head, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I think I try not to really be like, oh, Miami girls, because a lot of times I think a lot of girls, I'm like, oh, she's fine. She really not from Miami. She came in from a different city, and a lot of
That's
that time it's somewhere in Texas.
Yeah.
So I think my answer would be somewhere in Texas, Dallas or Houston or somewhere out there. That's probably my answer.
Yeah, I feel like Miami's one of those import states. I like to call them. Like they get them in. You know what I'm saying? They don't.
A lot of
they-
people travel. A lot of women travel there for like
Yeah.
the strip and
Yeah. That
bartenders.
does sound kind of crazy, but like
They
that's
get
the
'em in.
best way. That's the best way I can explain it. Like I feel like Miami's one of those important states. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
A girl would be from Idaho or something random. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
true.
She too bad to be in Idaho, so she moved to Miami. You know what I'm saying?
That's valid. That's valid.
You know what I mean? So, but
would you move to Miami?
No, I say this all the time. I would never.
I think I was staying out in Miami, right? And I think Miami gets this image of like, oh, it's all this rah 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 rah. I was staying up in North Miami, man. It's a very quiet, calm area. Prices, you know what I'm saying? It's
the northern part for sure.
North Miami it's another normal city, and you still get the vibes. You drive 30 minutes down the road, you get the same vibes. And if you don't, it's not always got to be live. It's not always got to be yachts. It's not always this, but you can still get all that experience living in North Miami. And I think people don't really realize that though.
Like Tampa, when I went, I get that feeling in Tampa. But I feel like I
feel like it's like a family vibe.
Yeah, it's like a nice chill. You know what I'm saying? You still get the Florida feel for it, but it's like it's really chill. I love Tampa, but I feel like, and like you said, he might be right. It's just like every time I've been in Miami, it's like just like a fast pace, lit all the time, and it's like
if you can't keep up, you get lost in there.
I just don't think I would. I don't want to be in that for too long.
Yeah, because again, when I go to Miami, that's honestly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that fast shit to have fun. I ain't gonna lie, but
you there for that 1 week? You about to, you trying to experience all of it real quick and get in and out because it'll drain you, man. Yeah. After like 3 days, 4 days, you're like, oh, I haven't slept. You know.
I have a friend that lives in Miami, and she tells like they be out till like 9 a.m.
Bro.
Yeah.
That I've only experienced that in Miami. Yeah. Literally only in Miami. Every other place I've been to, it's like 5, 6 a.m. max, I'm home.
I experienced that in Miami, but I also experienced that in Vegas.
Vegas? Okay, I can see Vegas like that too. I personally never been to Vegas, so I don't know.
Yeah, Vegas is pretty turned too.
Miami just for me was like being out until I see the sun come up just sounds so crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And the worst thing about it is like, now it's that time to sleep, but then you're like, I ain't trying to sleep. I only got a couple more days. And you keep on rolling, man. It's like,
that's a great question to ask too. Like, what type of people are you on vacation? Because I feel like he's it's get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no sleep. We on vacation type of person. Yeah, and that's not me. Like if we up until 9 a.m., I'm trying to sleep until like 3 p.m. And then do something.
That'd be making me tight, man. I'm like, we didn't come here to sleep, man. If you want to sleep, go back home. We got what? 1 week, 7 days, man. Yeah. 6 nights. Look at my
be counting that shit down. I can be that way too, cause I ain't gonna lie. When I'm on vacation, I'm the type of person that's like, bro, come on, get your ass up. Like we hit the next spot. Man. Like, but I can be like you though. If we have a long night, I could be like, yo. Give me a few. Give me a few.
Let me at least get a couple hours to recharge. This man hates sleep. Like he be tight if niggas is sleeping. Like you'll see her in sleep for a second, and you'll see him recording you. This man is really sleeping right now.
Like if you see my Miami vlog, actually, go ahead, check that out.
Check that out, y'all.
These guys just sleep all the time. I'm recording them like, bro, this is what I gotta deal with. But I realized the bigger reason is I don't drink, so. These guys,
that's a factor. See, that's a factor.
Huge factor. You know what I'm saying?
I don't drink. Like I don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm off go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, we gotta go. What's next? Yeah. And like, I'm not like clubs and stuff. It's cool, whatever. Like I'm not. That's not my vibe. I like I like to go on like the jet ski and the yachts. I like experiences. That's why the trick situation we were talking about earlier. Like experiences. Yeah. You know, we can finagle some bread on there easily. I'm not sweating about it. Mm-hmm. But that's what I try to get them into it. But they always. Nighttime, still hungover. I'm like, oh, 3 p.m. Who's going? I'm not trying to jet ski at 5 p.m. We can't even get on the jet ski.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just be needing like one. Like if we're there for 7 days, having one recovery day. But you'll go 3 days hard. You trying to chill 1 day. This man on you talking about some, bro, why are you sleeping? Like humans not supposed to sleep.
That's the thing. That's the thing about the recovery day. See, I can't do a recovery day because I gotta. I don't care, hungover and all. I still be on the move.
That's crazy.
I be trying to get every little squeeze. You feel me out of my trip. Because my boy that do the podcast with me, he like that. This nigga gonna sleep.
More. Yeah,
he gonna sleep. He gonna go. Oh man, I need some breakfast, man.
Oh, I'm about to get into
breakfast,
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Time to go get brunch, man.
Good eats. Good eats always.
Motion.
You have to have good eats always, bro. Like, it's just, I feel like it makes the experience so much better if my eat and my sleep are good.
I like a good spot to go eat though. I ain't gonna front on that. Especially if it's like, you know, by the water or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But
Ocean View is I do not like eating by Ocean View.
For real?
Why? First off, I'm gonna commend the people who stand there every day, all day talking about come eat. Man, no.
They do be bugging. They do be bugging.
They be bugging, but I gotta applaud them. That's their job. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say no, but I applaud you regardless. Yeah. But then the food don't match the, you know.
Yeah, I think they finessed me at like $150 for a meal that was not.
That was mild. Yeah,
it's the view.
I agree. No, you're right. You're right for sure. You damn near paying for the view. I ain't gonna hold you. That's true.
So that's why I said the experience.
That's true.
Like I'll go. All right. I ain't gonna lie. I don't mind being in Miami, getting up in the morning. You know, we getting brunch, whatever. But midday, if I go get a quick McDonald's, bro, they be so mad.
They be tight.
They be like, why we in McDonald's in Miami?
That's me. He has this thing about waking up. That's my thing. Eating food you can get in your city, in a different city, is crazy to me.
Yeah, I feel you on that too.
Crazy to me because he's like a quick, like, yo, McDonald's right there. Let's just grab it real quick. And then, you know what I'm saying, go on the go.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
I feel I'm in agreement with both of y'all because on one hand, I'm like, especially when I was in a relationship, you know, your girl want to go sit down. Let's go sit down here and try this food. So, I was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? And I like doing that. But on the other hand, too, you know what I'm saying? We in Miami, we in Vegas, nigga. Let's go get some Shake Shack and keep going.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
It's a time and place type of thing, though.
I don't know. I like I said, I love eats. So, like,
yeah.
But he say this, right? He say this, y'all. Listen, man. He say, I want to go somewhere else, try some new food. Bro goes to another normal place with a new name and gets a normal thing, gets a taco.
Say they selling the same thing.
Bro, it's the same thing. So
but it's just different. The name different. So, you know what I'm saying? It makes me feel different.
We'll be at an Ocean View in a place called Pink Tacos. Got all these pink lights.
Yep, I'm hip.
Next thing you know, hey, I think I'm going to get I'm going to get a taco. Why couldn't you have done that somewhere else?
Yeah.
What, you want me to grab some lamb or something like that?
Bro, go to the beach, grab a fish. You get something natural.
Type shit. Yeah.
But yeah, it blows my mind. But I think it's always nice having those, you know, opposites. You know, it gets the experience a lot more fun. You know.
Yeah. I feel y'all. Because I'm caught in between. But when it's just me moving around with my boy, we be like, yeah, let's go grab this, you feel me, little Mickey D's or some Shake Shack or something, little fat burger or something.
Yeah. Yep.
Just keep it pushing.
So with your boy, so how would you guys' relationship, let's say, right? You guys on, let's say, a 2-man, right? Who's more the let's go say something, and who's more the laid back, you would think?
Well, he in a relationship.
Oh, so he not somebody else in.
When we was single, when he was single, I'm back single again. But if it would be me, I would be that guy.
Your approach first.
Yeah, I'm not a super loud dude or whatever. Like I'm not. How can I explain it? Like I said, I'm an introvert at heart, so I'm not like a super. Hey girl, what you doing? Type shit. If I see her looking. You feel me? If I see her like looking that way, I'm gonna slide for sure. Especially if we doing something like we partying or even if we just out just walking the strip or something like, and I catch her eye, she catch mine. I'm gonna slide.
That's how I am. I'm big on like looks and like a smile of like a, you know what I'm saying, a little hint like
a
that.
Little hint,
yeah.
I'm not like I have friends that like. They don't. Her back could be turned to them. They still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It be throwing me off. Like I have to look away while they doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I feel like
you don't want to get that secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, secondhand embarrassment. But the thing is, like a lot of my like friends that shoot that shoot that shot, it works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like
I'd be so mad that you didn't shoot that shot sometimes.
The thing is, right? Okay, let me ask you this: who do you think between me and him be more aggressive or talking?
More aggressive.
Aggressive.
Like when I said the aggressor, like the person that's like going.
More so go and say it.
Yeah.
I would say him just because of the type of videos he do.
Yeah.
So I would just guess that. But
Let me give you the answer.
Is you?
Neither. I'm telling you, bro. We do this thing where look, we'll stare at each other. We're like, bro, she cute.
Yeah.
And that's it. It stops there.
No.
I ain't gonna lie. That's how me and my boy be though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like
we gonna leave. We be like, today we gonna bag a 10. You know, we good.
Yeah.
We gonna vibe. And then we be like, oh, she right there. When she walk past us, we gonna say something. She walk past. I was scared. Bro, I'm telling you, man.
for real.
Hey, that's no cap though, for sure.
That's really how it be.
Bro.
Because it's like, I just feel weird. Like I said, the whole thing, even when it goes back to like the video conversation we had before, like just DMing people videos, seeing, doing things that like you don't know if like people really want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like me going up to you, bothering you, saying all this, and I don't even know if like you're at any.
Yeah.
And there's some girls that like I said, not nice when it comes to like turning you down. You know what I'm saying?
Not nice. Yeah.
It's not even like oh no, thank you. I'm
Yeah,
not
I don't
interested.
get it too. It's like
Yeah.
it's not easy to come approach you.
Yeah, there's some girls that, nigga, what? And now you like, whoa. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
You ever had that experience? You walk up to the girl and like she's dancing, and you tap on her, and she look back and just and what, like she
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I feel like we've all.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
would
tell
be
you,
lying if I said I didn't.
ladies, listen.
It builds character.
Yeah.
Ladies, listen. If y'all listening, don't do that, bro. That man, you just broke that man right there. You never come to approach somebody again.
The worst is when we were younger, like, you know, they had those little dance, whatever, places or whatever. And you would come up to a girl and want to dance with her, right? She wouldn't even look at you. She'd look at her friend. And then her friend does the,
Oh man,
man, that's the worst.
The worst.
That,
you hit her with that.
Get y'all too there.
but see, I'm the type to take the L and leave. But like I said, I have some friends that they stay there.
Yeah, we do. That's us. Like,
Yeah.
we not gonna make a scene or nothing.
Yeah, we'll not make a scene. You got it. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Stay blessed. But there's some people that like, what you mean no? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cute. And they're really like try to convince them that like,
but it works sometimes for
and
people.
it works.
Though.
It's like you talk, like what they say, like having like a mouthpiece when it comes to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some dudes like they'll talk, and you know what I'm saying. It works out in some ways.
In their favor, yeah.
Yeah, in their favor
For sure. And I'll be seeing dudes like that. I be like, how the fuck did you just pull that off? But yeah, it just worked for some people. Like for me, but yeah, yeah, for me, I like to read energy, and that's why I said like the boat or if we in the club or whatever. Like I like to read energy like that, because you know in situations like that you gonna know if a girl messing with you or not. You know what I'm saying? Like in them type of scenarios or whatever.
See, but the thing is, that's a sticky. I don't know if you remember the situation. We were at the UC library, right? We were younger, probably freshman or sophomore year. There was this girl. I think we were recording a video or something, right? We got done and we were chilling, just me and my guys, and he was there and everything like that. There's this girl sitting in a booth, right? I remember this because, you know what I'm saying, it vividly just stayed in my memory forever.
Yeah.
She was looking, you know what I'm saying, in my direction. So I look at her. She looking at me. I'm dead ass thinking like this girl is feeling me. You know what I'm saying? Like we just keep looking back and forth. I'm like, and they're like, yeah, go say something to her. So I was like, all right, let me do one more look before I say something. I look. She goes, oh shit. She goes, stop looking at me.
Oh shit,
bro.
Oh, shit.
I was like, yo.
Oh shit.
And they look, they're the worst people to be around when you get like rejected or some shit. They get weak, start running around this whole scene, and like you can't even take your L in private. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, damn, she low key like hold me that these niggas laughing. I said, all right, let me
but I'm not gonna lie, as when we were younger for sure, but as we got older, we realized, you know, it doesn't help doing all that shit. But I think a big thing though is he be saying, you know, we both kind of like don't approach people, but I be getting on him about it because I do try to do my due diligence, whatever, but I don't drink, right? So sometimes I be telling like, y'all don't realize that shit be giving y'all niggas a little boost because you don't be caring. Me, I overanalyze or overthink. So then I'm like paying attention, is she really messing with me, or is she just peeping something else? Or like, you know, I got that experience that happened to him. I don't want that to happen to me.
Yeah.
So I'm overanalyzing. But yeah, so like I think not drinking, it helps, but it doesn't help. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
Liquid courage.
Yeah,
liquid courage helps for sure. Cause when I'm in situations like that, especially, you know, whatever city we in, whatever vibe it is at the moment, like, I don't know. When it's vacation time, it's vacation time.
Yeah.
Like I'm the type of person, I like to have fun. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
There's some music going on. I like to dance and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just kick it.
You guys are very similar, man. I'm telling you, you are more similar. You guys are very similar.
So he
be in the middle dancing.
But I just use that like if I'm trying to approach a girl or something like that, you know, make them laugh or whatever. But yeah, I'm just personally like to have fun. That'd be my tactic. Okay. Girl, we about to have fun. Like, what you trying to do? We gonna have some fun. Like,
so my fault. You never had a girl just like I said. There's like character building. I'm not the type, because like a lot of people say like, oh yeah, I never take L's when it comes to stuff like that.
Oh hell no, I took mass L's.
That's what I said. So you don't have like a story where like a girl really like
his eyes. He's like,
not of like I said, I've been in a relationship for a while, and I'm just now fresh out of it for real. But so not for a while. When I was younger, like maybe high school, maybe. But again, when I was in high school, I was like a big basketball player, so it wasn't hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was really,
because I was doing my thing on the hoop side. But I definitely had some L's, so I would be like out on the levee or something. You know how everybody used to go to the levee when they were younger.
Yeah.
And I try to approach a girl, and it didn't go as I planned for sure. You know, going to some teen clubs and all that goofy stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I took my L's for sure.
I think, like I was telling him, I think one of the hardest things nowadays is like, obviously you in the scene meeting people when you go out, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't drink, and girls, like, they kind of go where the guys who are drinking and they want some drinks. And I don't drink, so I don't also buy drinks. So that's my thing. Is like, I don't want to be in a situation where like someone, I'm feeding you drinks and I don't even drink. That's kind of strange. So
for sure, yeah.
Like being in those scenes is like, you trying to talk to a girl and she's like, let's go get a drink.
And you be like, I
don't drink. But I think I found the best girls out of that though, because some of those girls be like, I really do respect that, and then they indulge and it works. Sometimes they indulge in saying why and they talk to you, but then you'll get those girls who just be like, okay, and then it's like, you know, take off to go to the next dude next to me section, and you know they down and somebody drink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
for sure.
So, yeah,
I feel you.
That's why I like experiences. I don't really like the drinking and going clubbing things, but
for sure. Yeah.
We didn't ran you guys up on this podcast today.
We got some great clips. I'm about to be posting hella funny ass clips.
We're definitely excited to see this, man.
Yeah, this is perfect.
We really do. We enjoyed this a lot, though.
For sure, man. I appreciate y'all for coming and pause. But like I said, pause. I just had to. That was wild.
Hey, we out.
Mace, Cameron, forgive me. Pause, man. Pause. I appreciate y'all for being on the show.
I appreciate you for having us.
Y'all funny as hell, bro. But
oh my God.
Like I said, man, we was talking off camera about like people egos and stuff around the city. They be low key hating and don't want to work with each other.
Yeah.
Like I said off camera, I'm gonna say it on camera because I'm a genuine person, and that's how I was raised, and I'm always stick by that. I appreciate y'all, man, for coming on and being on the episode, and y'all keep killing that shit, man.
Yeah, mutual respect for you guys, definitely, man. Like we said, we here to see you guys grow as much as you guys see us grow, and you know we're here to support you guys as much as you guys want to support us. Even if like we don't have the same things going on, we gonna be rocking with you guys regardless.
For sure, I'm pulling up to events. I wanted to come to the UC thing, but I had some BS that was going on. But
I know we're gonna have multiple different things, man. Hey, like you said, he's recently single. We might have a perfect match video coming soon, and you might catch him in that video.
For sure, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna just say right now, at this point, you probably about a decent amount in the video, and you probably still haven't hit that like or subscribe button. So make sure you hit that like, that subscribe button.
Sure.
Like he said earlier, share with your cousin.
Yeah.
Share with your auntie.
Everybody. Hey, and run his store up, man. What's the link to your store again?
Hey, like I said, .gov Studio. Make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, tap in. Y'all check it out. I said we got a lot of stuff coming up. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see it regardless. I'm gonna say that right now. Y'all gonna see it regardless.
You're gonna see it on his page. You're gonna see it on my page.
You're gonna see it on every
We're gonna
page.
infiltrate their page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to see it on us, on our page for sure. Because we definitely sharing
Make
it.
sure y'all tap in with just everything. And, yeah, that's what we doing.
For sure.
We working.
we definitely going to be some more collabs, man.
Definitely.
Y'all might see us in Miami tripping.
Nah, but actually, no cap. Actually, no cap.
Like he's on the beach, man.
No cap at all. Y'all, they know it's a couple, people that watch.
Oh, the battery died.
Oh shit, the battery done died. But we still going on Spotify. Peace.
He said we still going on Spotify. That's funny.
For sure.